Hello my darlings, it's Dean. Please forgive me. I did not give you any videos in last week, but there's a good reason for that. You guys know that I am back in the field. I am back out in these streets, visual merchandising. And so because I was in Toronto for the first 2 weeks of August, all of the visits that were scheduled for those first 2 weeks, I had to make up because those stores still needed to be quote unquote touched. And so I literally have been working every day since I got back, and so I have not had time to sit and talk to you guys, but I had to make time. On the way back from one of the stores, I was going past the Fort Lauderdale Goodwill outlet, and I said, you know what, let me go in there and see what I can do with 5 minutes so that I could bring you a 5-minute haul or 5 minutes of Goodwill outlet haul. I didn't go through clothing because I felt like that was just going to be too much. It's just like the luck of the draw. I've been going with their like just pulling out shoes. So when I went, they looked like they had pulled shoes out maybe like a minute or two before I had arrived, and so they were pretty run through. But I was like, you know what, let me go through and see what I can find. So I just have, it's a big bag, I know, it's actually probably like 6 or 7 pairs of shoes. I'm gonna make time to go there and give you guys a really good haul, go through the clothes and the shoes and all that stuff that you're used to. I apologize, I've just been so busy, but I had to give you this just to see what you can do in 5 minutes. And you know what, I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good, and it's because I know shoes, right? So the first item that I found, you guys know how I feel about leather. You know how I feel about leather. You know how I feel about leather. I got these. Oh, here's the receipt. I spent $11.13. So the first piece that I picked up, or the first pair of shoes that I picked up, were these boots. These are a size 10. These are Ann Taylor Loft. Now you know Loft makes some good shoes. So I will not be keeping these. I'm trying to be good. But you know, I'm gonna go through. I'm probably gonna has like some sticky stuff. I'm gonna go through and use my honey leather, my leather honey, and just wipe them down and then put them up on Poshmark. The heel is okay. It's a little worn, but I figure for like 10-15 bucks somebody's gonna love these, especially when you're a size 10. It's so hard to find boots because they're the first ones to go. So I was like, I'm gonna get those. Let's see. So another pair that I got these Juicy Couture. Now Juicy Couture as a brand is trying to come back, but I feel like I didn't get them for the brand name per se. I got them because this is just something I would wear, and no, I'm not going to keep them, although I did think about it. I feel like a good gold sand, not gold, a good, you should know that I'm harried right now. A good silver sandal. I feel like anybody would want that. So that's what really drew these to me. I picked them up and then I realized that they were Juicy Couture. And they are coming back as a brand. But what I was really drawn to was that it was a cork wedge, that it was silver, and that, you know, I just liked it. What size are these? These are, oh, they are my size. I'm not going to keep them though. I'm not going to keep them. These are 8.5. So yeah, I think they're cute. Especially when you're wearing like a basic black maxi, or just basic black, or just basic white, and you're not doing too much in the outfit, so you want to give it to them, excuse me, give it to them in the shoes. That's when you would do that. So these, let me tell you why I picked these up, and I'm probably just going to redonate them because they're pretty mucky. And these would have been really good for the real, but I'm going to redonate them because they are pretty worn. And you can see right there, these are Haas, what do they call, Haas Entropia, and I've seen this brand on the real. And so that's why I picked them up. But then when I got home, I was like, oh, they're kind of bad. These are, and I shouldn't say bad, somebody who, you know, loves this kind of stuff. It looks like they had like the sticker on them or whatever. But yeah, and they're still pretty good right here. That, can I tell you, that pisses me off. Because you can see, it's like they were not worn. They were not worn. They were not worn. It's just, look at that. You see that? See the shine on the bottom? It's just, look at all this. This is worn out. And look like around, God, that makes me mad. It just makes me mad because I don't know if it's the material that they used, or look at that. Okay, let me see if I can get it real good. You can see how it's worn all in there. You can see it real good right here. like it's all worn off. I don't know if that's heat, but I just feel like they need to make shoes to last, because there's no way that it should be like this. So I'm just gonna redonate them. Yeah, because I think they're so cute though. I think they're so cute. All right, so that's going back in the pile to redonate. Okay, so I got these Stuart Weitzman, and these absolutely need cleaning. And so I'm going to try that leather honey on these, because they have like a sticky substance on the bottom. Sorry, I'm making up my face like. But these are Stuart Weitzman clogs, which I think are really, really cute going into the fall, with a cute pair of like rolled up boyfriend jeans. But they have that black stuff on the bottom, so I'm actually going to work on them in a few to see if I can get that off and then list them, because it's all over them right here. But of course, Stuart Weitzman, how you always tell if you see them in the bins, they always I think it's just SW, these little SWs all over. And so I'm gonna work on them to see if it looks like tar or something, so I'm gonna work on them, clean them up, and then list them. These are a size 8.5. Am I gonna keep these? No, I'm not gonna keep them. All right, so I did that within 5 minutes, just looking at shoes. I'm definitely going to go back and do a full haul. I have not shopped I haven't spent like a good 2-3 hours at Fort Lauderdale in a very long time. And so once we get out of August and into September, I'll have more free time. I'm going to do them, and I'm going to give you guys Miami. I really don't like the Miami outlets. I really don't, but I will do it for you. All right, love you. We never pay retail. Let me get to cleaning. Bye. There are counterfeit Jimmy Choo, Louboutin, Manolo Blahniks out there, and a lot of times you can tell that it's not real because the symmetry of the stitching. Lining never lies. I'm gonna say, you're gonna hear me say that over and over again. The lining never lies. So natural fibers and synthetic fibers, what's the difference? And why does that add to cost?